Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another vlog. You join me on a Tuesday and today we are off to see bit too late. But we're off to see Lilac dancing because it's our yearly thing, and we've been going since I can't remember. I want to say like 2019, possibly. I think we went when Calvin Fletcher was, and I think that was like 2019. Been going ever since, and looking forward to it as always. But obviously that isn't until the evening. We are having to get that transport there because Richard is working, but he's picking us up. It's kind of like a lot easier in a sense to get there than it is getting back home, because getting there, you know, it's not so much of a, not a faff, but obviously when you've come from Arena, a lot of people actually do get back on, you know, the train and trams and stuff, so it's a lot less, you know, hassle getting public transport there. So we're getting a bus to the train station, getting the train to Meadowhall, having a tea in Meadowhall, then getting the tram from Meadowhall to the Arena, and then it's not that far from the stop to the Arena actually, and yeah, and then Richard's picking us up. I'm pretty certain it starts at 7:30. I will have just like double check that. I'm pretty certain it's 7:30. Probably finish for like, I'm not sure, I think it's only on for like maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours to push. Probably about 9:30, 10 it might finish. And then yeah. But do have a few little updates of what's been happening in life. So health-wise, still the exact same. With my mobility, it's still. Oh look, Becky, we're why? Oh, that's a weird thing. Never
Update.
No.
Note's changed.
No.
Update.
So I've got a cough. So I still the exact same in my walking, etc. There's still and ahhing if it's fibromyalgia or arthritis. I'm waiting to have a blood test done, but that's not until end of this month. When I have a blood test, and in the blood test it'll show how much inflammation I have in my body, and infection wise too. And then that'll determine probably if I have arthritis or fibromyalgia. So I need to see the rheumatologist, waiting for that to come through, or a phone call, whatever they want to do. Still waiting for that, but it probably might not be for a fair few months, I'm gathering. Excuse me. I got my physiotherapy on Friday. It's my first physiotherapy that I've got, but that isn't for my mobility, that's to do with my bladder. I don't know how that's going to go because I can't particularly do too much physiotherapy due to my mobility, but we're still going to get a go. I have seen a physiotherapist for my back / my hips, and she's given me some exercises. I'm yet to do them, just because I keep forgetting and it's just not in my routine to do it. I need to do it, and I'm seeing her again. I think it's beginning of February. I'm gonna go back and see her. And then yesterday, so my blood pressure for like over a year now has been like, you know, it's been high, but it's not been like a concern. Every time I have my blood pressure done at the doctors, hospitals, it has been like high. When I say high, it's like 140, 150, which to be honest, might not be hard for some people, but it is for me. When normally your blood pressure is supposed to be like below 140, obviously not too low. And it's always been an issue, but I've gone to the doctors. I've had a blood pressure monitor done. I've filmed that, and it was like in a weekly vlog. Filmed that. That came back a-okay, normal, and I kind of just gone on my life. But then, like, I want to say last month, I was experiencing quite a lot of like dizzy spells and like feeling a bit like spaced out, which is not out of the ordinary because obviously I have loads of chronic illnesses, so most of them do cause dizziness and feeling a bit whoa in my head, but like I didn't experience it like loads, but now I'm experiencing it like every day now, and it's like it makes me feel a bit ill. So I was like, I'll buy a blood pressure monitor because we do have one, but I have quite a lot of muscle. I wouldn't say that. I'm not, quite a lot of fat then around my arms, so like my mum's blood pressure cuff don't fit me. So I bought one off Amazon, and you normally, you take your readings for about a week, and then obviously if they are high, you normally go to see your GP. A bit odd to see my GP because I can't be bothered to give me a doctor's appointment. They always want to do a nurse practitioner's appointment, and I know there's nothing wrong with nurse practitioners, but in our GP they don't give a hoot. So I bought one off Amazon, and then for the last week I've been recording my readings. They've been quite high, like 150 to like 255, which should not happen, especially for a person my age too. So I was like, I'll make an appointment with my GP. But then last week, I think it was like either Thursday or Friday. I think it was Friday last week. I got a phone call from a pharmacy in Barnsley. And it was actually the same pharmacy I had my 24-hour monitor done last year. And they was like, oh, because it's been a while since we've checked your blood pressure, I'm alright to book you in. I'm like, do you know what? That is great timing. I've been monitoring my blood pressure for a week now, and it has been quite high, and I was actually going to make an appointment with my GP. So we was like, we'll do it when Richard's off, and he was off yesterday, which was Monday, off work. So I went to have that done, and she said she'd do it twice, one on this side, one on that side. This side it was alright, it was reading like 130, which it should be. Then on this side I don't know what the difference is and why that one's higher. On this side she was like, because it's high to her, that like I'm gonna have to book you in for another 24-hour monitor thing. So we're going tomorrow actually at 12 o'clock to put that on. So I've got to wear that for 24 hours. And obviously I'm taking it back Thursday. So I'm not looking forward to that. But I went to the doctor's a couple of days ago. Last week, I think I went. Because for the last couple of weeks, I've only noticed it when I've been like laying down and stuff, and now and again when I'm sat here, I've been quite like wheezing. It's a bit hard to explain, but like when I take a deep breath out, it's like wheezing. It's obviously hard to explain because you can't hear it when I'm talking, but every now and again it's just like a quite wheezing type thing. And it's not like I've not had a cold, I don't have a cough. It's a bit odd and weird, and I'm like, I'll just get on with it. It's probably just either turning into a cough or a cold, and so I kind of just left it. But then I was like, I should be wheezing. So I went to my doctor's, so a nurse practitioner, he listened to me chest, well, the back of my chest, and he said he could hear some like crackling, I guess, or like he could hear, I think, crackling on my chest. So he's ordered me to have a chest x-ray. I'm having that done next Monday. An ECG, which, you know, I've had 10 billion in one of them. So whilst we was out yesterday, went up to the hospital because you can get it's called an open access ECG. So basically they give you a piece of paper with why they sent you up there, you listen your medications, your name, date of birth, address, etc. And you basically go from Monday to, you know, you can go Monday to Friday from 8:30 till 4 o'clock. You literally just go up to the area and given the piece of paper, they book you in, and Bob's your uncle, they call you whenever. So I was like, whilst I'm out with my blood pressure monitor, well, doing my blood pressure, may as well join it on with the hospital. So I had my ECG done yesterday, go wait for the cardiologist to write a report to my doctors. I know they're not going to find anything, but, you know, if they do, then we'll sort that out. And he's referring me to the breathing clinic too, which who knows when the hell that'll be. Probably the same day rheumatologist gets in touch with me, and the same day as a dermatologist get in touch. So yeah, the breathing clinic, I've got to have like, I forgot what it's called, like the test begins with S, like a spira something, where I think I blow into this thing and it measures my breathing basically. So yay, great for that. And I don't know, I still haven't got my flipping prescription, my steroids and my inhaler. Where the hell's that coming from?
Why from
I'm gonna ring him. Because he's giving me some steroid, like antibiotic type things, and an inhaler. He doesn't think it's asthma, and I think you can get asthma, like I don't know if, I was saying to my mum, surely you don't just wake up and like, right, I've got asthma. I thought you was born with asthma, but I did have baby asthma when I was a baby, obviously. But that was just because I was premature. And then I grew out of it, and I've just never had any problems ever since. So yeah, who knows? And then we've had loads of people, family members, go in hospitals recently, over the last year. So it started with, were you first? I remember first, she went in with, obviously, pneumonia. I think you guys know that. She went in with pneumonia, then Richard's dad went in because he had a UTI, but then it developed into like his kidneys, and he got a kidney infection, and they threatened to put him on dialysis, but he's A-OK now. And then Richard has two brothers. He's got a younger one called Roger, and an older one. Is Robert older?
Yeah.
An older one called Robert. And his younger brother got diagnosed with cancer. I can't remember when he got diagnosed with cancer. But he got diagnosed with, where did it start? His bowels.
I think so.
Started with his bowels, and he did have a stoma bag, but then he had the surgery to like reverse it because it was kind of like just keeping him at bay, and he was on like chemotherapy and stuff. So it started in his bowels, and then it travelled to his liver, and he was basically just like on chemotherapy and on tablets, and you know, it was doing quite well. You know, to say, you know, he's got cancer, he was doing, you know, A-OK. I think he was still going to work, you know, just living life. And then last year, I don't know when of the point last year, it spread into his stomach. And they did say that when it spread into his stomach that it was terminal, and he was actually referred to a hospice. And they weren't doing anything for it because, like, it basically just got to a point of they didn't give him anything because it was terminal, basically. And then Richard has been on nights, and on Saturday, me and my mum were like down here, and Richard was like upstairs because he was, you know, on nights. He came downstairs and he literally just went, Roger's died. And we're like, what? And I was like, what the heck? Because, like, we didn't know, like, you know, that Roger didn't tell us, like, right, I've got 8 months to live, I've got 1 week to live. We didn't know how long he basically had. I think he knew, didn't I? I think he obviously they would have told him that, by the way, you've got blah blah amount of times, but obviously he didn't want to worry everybody, because he's only been married about 2-3 years, and yeah, so I think he knew, like, how long he had there, but he didn't want to tell his family because, you know, I guess he obviously didn't want to worry everybody and be like, right, I've got 8 months to live, quick, everybody, we need to do this kind of thing. So we didn't know how long he had there. We just knew it was terminal and he wasn't doing okay. But yeah, unfortunately, Saturday morning, he passed away. He was 53 years old, which is just, you know, it doesn't matter what age you are when you pass away, to be honest. But I'm just saying, he was 53 years old. And, like, we're still in shock, to be honest. And his wife has been having some trouble too with her health. I'm not going to go into detail about that because it's not I don't need to go into detail because it's not my life, and I'm not sharing that on YouTube. But, like, she's been having some trouble, and she's been in, like, hospitals and stuff. So yeah, we're kind of still, like, obviously grieving as a family.
And then today's up to
yeah.
My dad took his in it.
And then my granddad's in hospital now, and I'm just like, everybody's just in hospital, and, like, I honestly don't know how our family or anybody's family is, like, we're going along on this tightrope, and I don't know when we're going to fall off this tightrope. I think we're going to fall off. We've fallen off a fair few times. But yeah, my granddad's in hospital now. So, God, basically, he has an eye infection. Well, he's still got an eye infection. And an eye infection. My granddad's one of these people that was just never well. At all. And I don't think he's ever been in hospital, has he?
He hasn't been out since Dawn. Well, baby, I think I'd have been about 7 or 8 when we'd have our last enough. Well, what I know of.
Yeah. So, like, I don't think it's ever, like, you know, he's just never an ill person. You know, you'll get colds and infections and things like that, but, like, not ill. So he got an eye infection, and then the eye infection got worse. And it caused him to actually, when I say be blind, I mean actually, like, he could not, both of his eyes are just one eye that he couldn't see out of.
One eye. His eyes.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm not listening to your reading. One eye, he got infected in one eye. And he was supposed to have some treatment.
Like there's a...
Yeah, well,
he's got glaucoma.
Yeah. We're having some treatment done, but when they looked at it, they said, no, we're not doing it because that's an infection. Yeah. So you can't do it with infection. So we get him some drops and says, see you in a week. It's a fortnight's worth of jobs, but see in a week to see how, you know, how it's going on and if it's calming down and you know, antibiotic stuff is working. But my dad decided to take me and sent to hospital instead.
Yeah, so it did go to.
I sent him there.
It did go to A&E with my auntie, and he saw like the eye specialist, and they gave him like this special like eye wash, like antibiotic eye wash type thing. And then basically, from this eye infection, he then actually developed sepsis, which is quite a serious condition. You can actually die from sepsis. Well, you can die from anything, I gather, but sepsis is quite a, you know, horrible disease. And basically, I think he just weren't feeling well, and my mum went round, just because he don't live too far from us actually. Went round, and she actually had to phone the paramedics because he was literally barely conscious, and he was quite in an ill state. And the paramedic said he's got a sepsis, like you need to go in the hospital. Like nah. So he's been in hospital for over a week now, and he's slowly getting better, and yeah, so he doesn't have sepsis anymore. Thankfully, that was treated and they catched it early. I think he's still got this eye infection, but they still don't know, like, he's got some kind of infection in his body, but they're not sure, they can't pinpoint where the infection is. A bit like me, really, they've not got a clue where the fudge of the infection is. Just give you some antibiotics, there you go. So, yeah, so he just have sepsis, but he's had, like, a few, like, scans done, like, CTs and stuff, and we just got to try and find, like, the source of infection. He's still on, like, eye, like, treatments and stuff. And he's waiting to have this procedure done. I think he's having it done next Monday, you know. The eye.
Yeah, but he's
hoping if it's well enough and his eyes.
He's
alright.
going to have something next Monday. I don't going to take him.
Monday.
So, we're gathering he should be out of hospital.
Yeah.
Next couple
so,
of
yeah,
days.
he's doing alright, not too bad. But, yeah, everybody's just going in hospital recently. And, like, I'm just waiting for me to go in, Nanan to go in, Auntie and Richard. So I'm just waiting for that. My Nanan also fell over and she's really herself. So I'm like...
Yeah, I'm sick.
Yeah, she didn't... No, it weren't eyes. She just slipped on the step.
Oh, she slipped on the step, didn't she? With eyes.
No. Basically, there's some steps near a church where we are. And she takes Dougal out, which is the doggy. And she got to that step and she just went and chucked herself on her side, on her left side. She's in quite a lot of agonising pain. So yeah, I'm just like, oh my god, like, just not having a great 2025. Well, 2024/2025 because obviously my mum went to hospital last year. I'm waiting for her to go in this year. Made it to Meadowhall. We're just in Starbucks because we was going to go to Costa, but I think it must be going like under like refurbishment or something. I'm not sure, but it's like all boarded up, so we can't go. It was quite stressful. Public transport is still stressful with a mobility scooter. You think it's easy? It is not. Trust me, it's not easy, especially when you're an anxious girly. But we made it. I'm not. It's like 5 something, I think.
Nearly 5 o'clock.
Nearly 5 o'clock. So after here, I think we're gonna go have us tea because we're having it early because obviously Strictly's at 7:30. I'm not sure the times for the tram. I'll have to have a look, but it only takes like 7 minutes with me on the tram, and it's not like far too far. But obviously we got to like take the mobility scooter into like storage and then find a seat, so I'm gonna do that. My nanan, she's alright. She doesn't have a fracture, which is great. She's got some physio to do, and she's on painkiller. She's just got back home, so that's good. I'm glad she doesn't have like a fracture or anything, to be honest. It would just clear the scan, so I'm glad that was okay. And yeah, just chilling. I've got a hot chocolate. You can't see it now, but it was quite fancy. I took a photo of it. Mum just had a cup of tea. So my mum was gasping. We went to try and go to the news agents, which is in the interchange. It was closed, so we couldn't get one there. And then obviously we were going to go to Costa. That's closed. I think everything's flipping closed today. I'm not sure. It's obviously not time in for Costa because that's like refurbishment. I don't know if it's closed as early. Like you wouldn't expect it's an interchange and there's loads of people going in and out, but yeah, it was closed. Let me try this. But it was like £6.90 for like hot chocolate and a cup of tea, which I mean it's not that shabby. I would have preferred to Costa, but can't be chosen. In Oasis, it is nearly 5:30. I can't really tell. We just took my coat off. I'm actually wearing this new top what my mum got me for Christmas. And then I'm just got like black trousers on. Makeup. This is like a Morphe lip gloss. I got this bracelet what my dad got me. I showed it you when we went to Medieval. When we went to go and get these sides, but I've added these charms on what I got from Vinted. So I have this turtle one. Cute. We have this one which is like a family like charm. We have like some cherries, and then we've got like a seashell one. Got it from Vinted, the charms, and they were like between like £10 and £20 per charm. Bag wise, again using this one my mum got me for Christmas. Mum's got like a sequin bag which I'm just prepping my phone upon. This I'm not 100% sure where she got that from, to be honest. I'm gonna go for a KFC because I always have a McDonald's. I was like, no, I'm gonna go for a KFC today. I think my mum's having a Subway. It's actually not even that busy in the races, to be honest, but I'm quite thankful for. I've literally just been to the Lilac shop. It's called Surf Fluffer, I think, and it's like a disco ball. I'm like, oh my god, I need that for like shit and dancing. £100. I was like, nope. Not gonna get there, but it was cute and it was actually quite heavy. I've got like the Valentine range out. When I were in town last week, I actually did get 2 more jelly cars. Can't remember what I got. I got the bear. I think it's called something like something bear. Something bear, and it's like the one with like the red like fur type thing on it. I just can't remember what the other one was. I've lost plot. I have no idea what it was, the one I got. Well, I think it was a lamb. It was a lamb. Got a lamb. So yeah, and I got that from, it's called the Big Wicks. It's in like my town. Inside the other cars. Yeah. I think I've worked out the tram times, and the tram is at 6:44. And then the next one's at 7:12, so we're trying to go and get the 6:44 one. I'm not 100% too sure because it's like 5:30 now, so we've got like an hour, and I'm not sure if we're going to make it because we've got to obviously have this tea. Then we've got to, my mum's got to walk all that way, so I'm not 100% sure if we're going to make it for the 6:44 one. But we'll see. We hope and pray that we do. Yeah, right, I'm going to chill on my phone now, and then I'll probably see you probably at the arena. And I might vlog if we get there like before obviously it starts. I'll vlog when we sat down. If not, I'm filming the clips anyway on my phone just for Facebook really, but I will include it in this vlog. So yeah, and we are just on our way to the arena. We've got like 40 minutes, so we've got like plenty of time. We need to go in like the disabled access and find like the little storage place for the scooter. I think they said it's like on the concourse level, so not that far to be honest. But yeah, gonna go I think probably once we drop this off, have a look at the merch. We don't tend to buy the merch here because it's quite expensive. But if I've got like any pens, then I'll probably get that. But yeah, it's not even that much of a far walk to be honest to the arena. We're literally here now, so till the end. And there's like actually lots of people with sequins and stuff. Let me like try and show you. We've got sequins, which I think is cute. I haven't got no sequins. But also one of my buttons has flipping decided to fall off. Yeah, let's go into the arena essentially.
Exhilarating.
That's an incredible experience. The best time ever.
It's a rush unlike anything else. It 100% changed my life.
When you step onto that dance floor, nothing else matters.
Something just takes over.
And now we are back. Picking up our dancing shoes once more.
I can't even imagine how it's going to be in the arena.
In front of all you massive Strictly fans, I cannot wait. I'm gonna give it everything I've got.
This time, I have my eyes on the greater ball.
Get ready guys, it's about to kick off. It's gonna be amazing.
This is Strictly Come Dancing,
The Live Tour 2025!
We're celebrating 20 years of Strictly Come Dancing.
It is 11:10. I couldn't vlog in the car because it was that dark. You couldn't see me and I didn't want to stick the light on because it would obviously distract Richard driving. But it was amazing as always, you know. Love the show. It's always like a fun night because like obviously you watch the celebrities dance, but also there's like group dances and then you get a little boogie. Obviously me and my mum sat and boogied. And then at half time my budgie's playing with me there. At half time I actually went to the toilet because I have bladder issues, so I needed to pee. And then my mum got a little drink. I had like Coke and my mum had Fanta or Tango. My mum should probably Tango. And then with the scooter, when I got to the arena, the steward was like, basically we take it off you and they take it to like information type point, box office area, and you have like a raffle, literally like a raffle ticket. You stick that on your scooter and they give you the other half, and then they take your name and your number. just in case, like, obviously you might go wandering off without it. Don't know why you would forget about your mobility aid, but I guess some people would. And we basically have the ticket to the steward. I was sat on some seats while he fetched his goods, and then so Richard picked us up and took us home. And to be honest, it wasn't even that bad coming home. Honestly, I would have thought it would be a lot more packed, and it wasn't. I mean, it was busy in the arena, but to be honest, it wasn't full capacity whatsoever, because from us upwards, it was empty seats. So I'm a bit surprised, to be honest, about that. But yeah, I mean, it was easy to get out of the car park. Motorway was a-okay. It kind of had some roadworks on, but it only shut like 2 lanes off and just moved into 1 lane for like not that long, and then we went back. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a bar of chocolate now, and then we're gonna head off to bed because I need to take this makeup off. I'm quite tired because like we got up a bit earlier today, so then we could like shove dinner early, and then obviously we had to get like transport and stuff, and it's so stressful, like I said, in public transport when you are an anxious girly. So it's stressful, and you know, probably if you look at it you wouldn't think it would be stressful, but it is. It's hard to explain, but it's stressful. But I think I mentioned that I went to the doctors about this wheezing type thing on my chest. I have some tablets. I've got doxycycline, which I'm pretty certain is an antibiotic, and then we have prednisolone, pretty certain is a steroid, and then I've just got some strong painkillers. I've had these not too long, like this is the only second prescription I've had of these, and this is just a strong painkiller for back and hits. To be honest, it doesn't help. I'm still in quite a lot of pain. I was in so much pain waiting to go to the toilet earlier, and I couldn't queue in the, you know, like the normal toilets, ladies' toilets. I queued in the disabled toilets, but that were busy too. And I was honestly gripping onto the wall and my mum because I couldn't stand. I managed to go to the toilet. So I just got some more. I take just regular in my medication, just because like I kind of want it to be constant in my system, but I'm still struggling, but that's fine. But tomorrow I'm actually got another, I won't say an appointment as such, it's more of going to get my 24-hour monitor and the blood pressure type thing. So I'm not going to vlog tomorrow. Might vlog possibly Thursday, maybe, because I'm hoping to meet my best friend in town, so I might vlog that. But yeah, I'm going to end this here because I'm actually going to take my medication because it's 11:15 and I kind of don't want to, obviously not get to 12 o'clock and not be able to take my medication. So I'm going to take it now. Have this chocolate bar and then head to bed. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, get a massive thumbs up for me, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, if you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, check out my videos, and I will see you guys Thursday. I'll be well. My guinea pig is being I am the boss and I don't care.